Alexa, living room light green.
Okay.
When it's smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up in the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up in the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Put that nigga feet up in the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up in the air. I be scared. I be thinking like the devil. I'm slanging all around. I got ready. When I'm trying to catch it, ain't no way. If I hit him, he gon' get it. Southside, I put my phone up to my telephone. Don't mind, I can't your chest in like a dimple. Spend time, my motherfucker wanna sleep. Black sun, he on the shirt, it was a chick. 14, I put it in my teacher. 15, I put the gloss tape on my preacher. 16, was in the cell right in my people. My goal, check the score and look at these. No civilians, but I'll come around the federal. Gotta watch out what you say over there. I ain't never had no kiss to jump on Madden rules. I flash out and punch the biggest nigga in the room. See, if I fuck over you, they gon' say I'm kicking on weak. But I gon' kill the gangster. You gon' say I'm fucked up for it. This shit made for me to lose, you hear me? Fuck it. We don't smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up in the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up in the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Put that nigga feet up in the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up in the air. Shit like a fucking water tank. Smoke in the wind, 'cause ain't no gas and we done burned it up. Ask them all the city, ain't too many that can play with us. These niggas get respect, I stay in their place, and they play with us. Chopper hit the leg and snap his bone, and it's like angel does. Spinning out this window when I'm finished, gotta change it up. Try to take my way, but when I'm mad, I can't fake it. Leave him in the street like one kid, they gotta scrape him up. Dressing all black when I get finished, I don't get the whole thing. I ain't done it, they be acting dumb, I use the whole thing. Niggas think say they trap, I'm doing donuts on that bitch. I ain't never felt a shot, these niggas never been on shit. All that pose, all that trouble, all that shit gon' do everything you get on the fucking I ain't in the middle of the street with your bra down. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Fuck it, put that nigga feet up on the air. When it's smoke, we don't spell. Nigga,
Spinning, spinning. With it, busy. Your hoe tryna fuck me. Tell her come on with it. You know I'm fucking that I'm minding business.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And he's taken down here by the Saints. David Onyemata breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack on first down, Herbert got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. A first down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 26 yards. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off 41.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure, back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Herbert off the play action. Williams brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 28 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jameis to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that paper line, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. It's Eckler again. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Touchdown.
And all the way.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Josh Palmer, 70 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming.
Yeah, homie, you got you one.
And he bangs this one through to make it a 13.
Too bad you about to move, though.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Not capping.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Playing with you right now.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
You gotta put more money than that, Wolf.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last. Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction.
What's your cash out? I play for real. You got a 21-point lead. Make it fun.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
They better 100. Better 100. You got 27-9. And I'm about to throw you a pick. Shit, what's your cash out?
So they throw the pick.
I know it's
a
money
shot
side.
at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25.
Dollar sign 325 T-Man. Come on, let's go. Yup, let's go. Guarantee I'll bust your ass. Nope. MAN, nigga, who you playing?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now, quick throw going to be away and incomplete. Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. 1st down, Winston. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. from the red zone now. Winston toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Winston's throw taken in by Landry. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back to 14. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the number that time. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Here's Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yo, think I can score you? Hee 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 hee.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
It's a kick.
Herbert throwing again. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A give, Eckler running to the right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, here's Eckler. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Herbert on 3rd down now. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone says the field judge has ruled incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
About to lose. Yeah, literally. You really did. I got to think I'm about to cheat.
And we welcome you back live now.
Even if you run the ball.
Inside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and
Watch the
ready
quick
to
photo
rock for the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over it.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll give running left to Eckler. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. After right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't. And now here's another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game.
That
so you
shit
have to know your
big, boy.
player, you have to know the situation.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah.
Silver lining on the other first sideline CDs that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy that can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And, my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there, still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This is a counter play. Eckler. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Eckler now between the tackles. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
Well, Barber, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
He's got his man. He's caught.
Fuck up. That was my fuck up, all that shit. Big fucked up my streak. Now I gotta. Yep, that was my fuck up because I did the wrong shit. Stupid ass. I had 3-4.
Orleans coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now it's Smith. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. Just beating the play clock, Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On second down, it's Walker. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to Walker on first down. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Walker. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 2nd down at 5. The slot man in motion right. They'll try the air now with Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. The 40. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on his opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until they heard it.
Key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Woolen will return it from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that particular turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Slot man moves right. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 7, Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back to how they play the blame game because they need those guys to protect it. But on that last play, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A nice gain of 21 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Winston again, it's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They run it again with Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Kamara up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Again, this is Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Winston keeps it himself. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Winston sneaking it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jameis Winston. As time expires in the first half, and the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the second half with Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
What the fuck, man?
Down throw incomplete as well. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Winston to throw for it on 4. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It goes as a pickup of 23, and that leads to New Orleans first down. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 44, Winston. Out route to Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the ground, Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Winston now. Open man is Michael Thomas. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Down to about the 22 here. 62 yards on the ground for him so far.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That was a really nice play to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Alonso looked at the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. They will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lutz now to kick this one away. Roland will return it from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive the last into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Smith. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. The slot man in motion right. To try again after the sack. Smith. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot. It's 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his cover play there, because when he saw the route very deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Come back in! Come back in! 19 right!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To the air again, Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take...
Don't try to look like me.